Hello students, I hope you all are very fine and fit and doing your study regular. Myself Sarish again with a new video of your new chapter. That will be your second chapter according to syllabus, but according to book it will be third chapter. That's name is synthetic fiber and plastic. I hope you have the book or also the PDF file from where you can watch this lesson, read this lesson. So today we are going to start this chapter. Before that, I just want to introduce fiber because fiber is important. Synthetic fiber, then I will explain later. You wear clothes and the cloth protect us from various types of seasons like summer season, winter season, cold, water. These clothes protect us. Do you know how clothes are made? They are made by small pieces of fabrics, pieces of clothes, whatever, we join them and then clothes are formed. And those fabrics are made by yarns. You know the yarns from which the fabrics are jointed with each other. And those yarns are made up of fibers. So fiber is the smallest unit of cloth. So what are fibers? These are thread-like structure, long, thin, which are used to make fabrics or yarns. So these fibers are the smallest part of the clothes, from where clothes are formed, fabric is formed, yarn is formed. So these fiber we obtained from nature as well as we obtained from chemicals. So in this chapter you will read about synthetic fiber. Synthetic fiber means the fiber which we obtain from the chemical or which we prepare in the factory. Those are called synthetic fibers. So fibers, there are two type of fiber, natural fiber and synthetic fiber. You have read this in 7th standard also. Natural fibers, natural fibers which are obtained from nature, like animals and plants, because in nature there are two things, living things are present, animals and plants. From them we can get this fiber. From animals we get wool, silk. You have read about it. From sheep we can get the wool and from silkworm we can get the silk, that you have done. Plants, from plants we can get cotton, we can get jute, we can get hemp, we can get flax, we can get various types of natural fibers from these plants and from animals. So that you have read in 7th standard already. I hope this topic is clear. Today we will read. This chapter is related to the synthetic fibers that you have not read in your chapter also in 7th standard. So synthetic fibers are those fibers which are made by man using chemicals. These fibers are produced by chemicals. These are not produced naturally. So these are called man-made fibers or artificial fibers or synthetic fibers, like nylon, polyester, acrylic, rayon, that we will read. I hope you have heard it's in their name also. If you have not heard, then in this lesson the topic will be clear, that what are these fibers, how do they look like, what they do. So that are the synthetic fibers. So fibers which are made by nature, they are called natural fibers, and fiber which are made by chemicals in factory, they are called artificial fiber. So before telling artificial fiber or synthetic fiber, it must be clear what are the differences between those natural fiber which you have read and in these synthetic fibers. Natural fiber, that I told you, they are made by nature, and synthetic fibers are made by chemicals. This is the first difference, because by nature product we can prepare them, and by using chemicals we can prepare them. They are eco-friendly. Obviously they are made by natural products, so natural product they are not harmful for nature. If they are waste or they burn, then they will not produce any kind of pollution for environment. But synthetic fiber, in the case of synthetic fiber, they are harmful for environment because they are made by chemicals. So when they become waste, when they are not useful, when they are remain in the environment for long time, without any use, then they can become non-eco-friendly, means they are not good for environment, they produce pollution. Similarly, natural fibers are produced by natural products, so which are mostly not available everywhere, so that's why they are costly. But these are less costly because the chemicals are available everywhere, so these are made in factories and these are less costly. Natural fibers, they are useful according to season. In summer season we can wear natural fibers like cotton, in winter we can wear natural fiber like wool, silk, but they are not useful in summer, synthetic fibers, because synthetic fiber do not allow air to enter. So in summer, air we want, that is not entered by these fibers if we wear the clothes made by synthetic fiber, so they are not good in summer. They cannot catch fire easily. It means कि if we are near to fire, then they are not attracted towards fire because they are naturally made, but they can catch fire easily because when we are near to fire, and they are made up of chemicals, in chemicals there is petrol also, so that can easily attract the fire, catch the fire. So that's why when we have worn the synthetic fibers clothes, we should not go close to fire. Wool, silk, cotton, jute, these are the example. Nylon, rayon, polyester, these are the example. And they are also strong. Synthetic fibers are more stronger and more usable, means long time usable rather than natural fibers. So these are some differences. I hope you have got these differences, and you will also find some more differences by reading it from your book. So our topic starts from monomers and polymers. What is the meaning of monomer? I told you these are made by chemicals, synthetic fibers. So this is only related to chemicals. This is not related to natural fiber. Monomer is a single chemical unit. Means by the chemical we make small amount of units, that is called fiber, small fibers. So single unit is called monomer in form of chemical. Single unit is joined with another units. Suppose we have many monomers and we are joining them. So after joining them, they make this kind of structure. They are all monomers and they are joining together with each other. So when they join with each other, then that structure is called polymer. Mono means singular, poly means many. So monomers means single unit of chemical, and polymer means many units of monomers. So when they join together like this each other, so they are very stronger. You can see this monomer is stronger because it is connected with this, connected with this, connected with this. If there will be here, it will also connect with here. So this monomer is very strong, so it is not easy to break. That's why synthetic fibers are very strong fibers. So synthetic fibers contain strong polymers. Monomer is the single unit of chemical and polymer is the various combination of monomers. Like you have seen a kind of garland. Garland is made by small pieces of you can say those small stones. So those one stone is just a single stone, but when we join them and make the garland, then that become more stronger and that look like polymer. So this is about monomer and polymer, and the process by which we make monomer to polymer, that process is called polymerization. Polymerization is that process by which we prepare monomer to polymers. So small unit made by chemical, that is called monomer, and combination of monomer is called polymer. So when the process by which monomer convert into polymer, that process is called polymerization. So all the synthetic fibers what we will read, that is related to this method, polymerization. Monomers are of every fiber, synthetic fiber, and polymers also of those same every synthetic fiber. So by this method synthetic fibers become strong and they prepare. So we will read this in next videos. I hope you have this topic is clear and you will also do your worksheet according after watching the video properly. And please do watch it. I have noticed many of your class students are not watching. Please inform them and they will watch the videos. It will be good for them and help them. Remember them कि they you also remember this video is just like a lecture for you. So don't lose this. Watch this, like it, and also share to those students who have the need of these videos. Thank you and have a beautiful day.